Happy Monday. Let's talk about unintended consequences today. You know what I mean, when you take an action and then something you didn't think was going to happen happens because of the action you took. I've got lots of experience with that sort of thing. You know, I talked before about, say, spraying a weed killer on one side of the fence and then being surprised when you can't grow anything on the other side of the fence. That's kind of not thinking ahead, right? Well, it gets even worse when you add a little bit of stubbornness in it. And again, I know a little bit about that. I've been told I can be a little bit stubborn. But we're experiencing some stubborn right now in this country that is just downright painful. And when you add in the unintended consequences, it's hurting a lot of people. Yeah, I know I don't try to talk about national stuff very often, but I've got friends who are being impacted by this government shutdown. And there are plenty of people, and the ripple effects are getting worse by the day. You can argue that the Democrats ought to give it up and let Donald Trump have his wall. You can argue that Donald Trump needs to think a little bit about whether we really need a wall. But the unintended consequences of regular people suffering, and suffering badly, really need to be addressed. I'd like to think that calmer, cooler heads would prevail. I don't know how this is going to end. I don't think you do either. Frankly, I don't think they do either. And that's kind of the problem. They've decided that they are going to stick to their guns, and that's they on both sides. Well, how much longer are you going to stick to your guns and let the people suffer? I usually end this by asking what you want to do about it. And yeah, you can write Alan Lowenthal. You can write Dianne Feinstein. You could even write Donald Trump. But I guess what I'm asking for is a little bit of concern for the regular people. And oh, by the way, don't go out to Joshua Tree and cut down a damn Joshua tree. People are doing it right now. That's just stupid. Thanks.